Okay. Die Pro. paid operation even today. People still buy it.
Sorry, I had the mic off to the side.
Alright. There we go. Oh, special mission. Shit. You got away. Four got away. What's this? Commercial airliner I got to shoot down? I got to shoot down. Whoa! Motherfucker shot me down with one missile. I guess it did. That mic audio is better now, yeah? Hey Nick, what games you been playing? Ken. Whoops!
if you're playing arcade, the levels you get are different depending on which jet fighter you pick. Thing's fucking issue now. Run ahead's off. What the fuck? Why is it running like shit? Something's causing it to run like shit. Oh, probably this.
unacceptable. It must be because this game's in widescreen. It's in fake or widescreen. You can't make it control. In fact, let's see if that makes a difference. Yeah, it seems like it does. Maybe not, and I just suck at this fucking game now because it depends on what I play. No, something's off. Out of my way, fucker! Fuck! That's it, I just lost the ridge right there. Oh, one more lap? God damn it, out of my way! Out of my way! What's with these people? Stop bumping me. Why is this guy not accelerating all the way? It's like turbo. My goddamn race, bitch.
Okay. What is it? Let's say yeah. Look at these fuckheads. Yeah. Yeah, I can't just turn the controls off like that. The fuck? Oh, ROM hacks. There we go. Icarus in the Hood. Let's give that one a shot. He's got sunglasses, so he's in the hood. Is that all it is? Apparently, if you wear sunglasses, you're in the hood. Oh, the enemies have sunglasses too. Bunch of hood-ass cakes. Dumb. Oh, shit. Fuck that up. Fuck that up, too. Gutter ball. Your favorite. Gutter. Yeah, there's no bumpers in this. Oh, I put it in the gutter again. This game sucks. Why? So hot?
Yeah. I think it's good, but I can't tell because I'm just trying not to burn it out.
What the hell? All Night Nippon Super Mario Brothers. Why is this lagging? It's really weird. Yeah, something is seriously fucked up. See, now I can't even handle it. It's so fucking lagged. I'm gonna have to look into that later, I guess. That don't make no fucking sense. Shaders are off. Run ahead latency is off. There's no reason for this. So I must have fucked something up somewhere, and I need to do fresh configuration options. Cache. All right. Oh, I have to do the trick it tells me. I don't know what.
Oh!
Okay. Okay. Terrible. I guess this is why I stopped playing this game. Stupid! What do you think I should eat for lunch?
I don't know. What do you want? What sounds yummy?
Not much.
Big pig.
Maybe.
Crackers and stuff, 'cause that's gonna go bad if you don't eat it. I bought them special for you. I
What, P3?
Yeah, I said for those like no new ones that are on your set, and I couldn't find a deal on them, so I just got you them.
I'll eat them. In Vegas, probably. No, I'll eat them in Vegas. Hey! How dare he? Is it looking like you got a lot to do tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, because as soon as you're done, we can go.
I can go get you something, but wait till I'm done sending this email.
Eh. Oh, man, I have breakfast and cereal. Yeah, I should. No, thank you. No, I don't. I know what it tastes like. Oh, is that a cursed item? Oh, come on! Deli sandwich and some kettle chips. That was the suggestion. It does sound good, but we don't have kettle chips, deli sandwich. There's lots of good delis around here. But the sandwiches are so big, I just want a little lunch. Alright, let's try that again. I don't know what's going on. My game playing ability is just off today. Kettle chips sounds way good though. The salt and pepper kettle chips. Anunnaki? Nah, I don't need no deeps for performance enhancement. Maybe I could vape some concentrate though. I think if I were to consume any uppers like that, I'd basically just be an annoying piece of shit that won't shut the fuck up. I saw a video. It was Trisha Paytas, I think is her name, in response to Ethan Klein. She made 27 TikTok videos where she repeated herself over and over and over again. I seen this video, it's just a compilation of all the videos. And she talked for like a half hour, wouldn't shut the fuck up. And about 3 minutes in, I realized that she was, I thought she was on Adderall, but then I realized maybe she's on meth. She really won't shut the fuck up. She just keeps going, talking a mile a minute about insignificant bullshit. Yeah. That's not good enough. Oh yeah, see, Nick says she's a former meth head. Yeah, that bitch would not shut the fuck up. She seemed like, you know, textbook tweaker. Ice bow. I don't think it's sad that you know that information. You're able to confirm a suspicion of mine, so that's useful information. Oh, you fucker! He hit me. There goes my 30 enemies with no damage. That sucks. crossbow. Hey. If I can get another 1,000, I'm gonna come get that. Oh shit. I forgot. See, it says no. If that guy hadn't hit me, I would have been able to go.
If it's FedEx, it might be my hair color.
It's FedEx.
Not my hair color.
Cool.
I'm sending an email to someone at work. Remember I told you somebody died last week?
Yeah.
And like, it's not.
How old was he?
I don't know.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. shit. Hey. I'm really not down with this fucking broadsword. I'd like to switch it for electric whip. But I guess I need a couple thousand more. I can't go down there. I've already got Sinew Slicer 4. Oh, that's why I'm doing so well. I got Sinew Slicer 4. And I should have barely. Hey, I think it said I just killed 30 without taking damage. Is that true? Can't be. I already took damage. Nobody. I'm not leaving this fucking level. What is that? What is that? Oh. Deal. I'm not leaving this level till I get broadsword 4. I need another 1,000 gold. Wow, that's poisoned the shit out of me. Baited. I need like 2,600. Yeah, there's not gonna be enough. Well, maybe there will be. Up? What kind of bullshit is that? What kind of bullshit is that? Need some item I don't have? Oh, he wasn't having it. Really? Huh. Interesting. I don't think I've ever been here before. I still need 293. Oh. It ain't gonna happen. I guess I'll try the new level then. Hey, what's up, Ken? Welcome back. Well, shit. That actually damaged me. Wait. What happened? It gave me Sinew Slicer 1. Come on now. I had Sinew Slicer 4. It just fucked me. This game is about exploration and finding weapons. There's a shit ton of weapons in this game, and you have to unlock them for them to be randomly dropped by other enemies. And the levels are generated automatically, but they all have the same art when it's generating. So the enemies are placed at random locations, and you're supposed to do it as quickly as you can while taking as little damage as possible and finding as much shit as possible. You're not allowed to die. If you die, it's game over. You start all over, which they expect you to do over and over and over again while you're unlocking new shit. And the better shit you have, the quicker you can get through levels. This game's got a shitload of DLC. It's a very popular, top-selling game. I've never been to this level, so see why? There we go. Slaughtered them. So right now you can see I got my 4 weapons on me. Yeah, it's very unlikely that you actually make it to the end of the game because it's difficulty is, I shouldn't say it's like a hell game, but it's a difficult game, and it's unlikely that you'll ever make it to the end. But the better weapons that you unlock, the more chance you have of actually making it to the end. Now, I'm gonna assume that as soon as I make it to the first boss here, I'm gonna just get slaughtered because I don't have enough health. Right there, I threw a trap on him and I threw a turret down. Alright, these are good. They give you a buff. Whoa! I didn't know it could do that. That turret's just tearing shit up. Yeah, I'm not really good at finishing games anymore. I'm good at collecting them. I'm good at curating a collection. Big guy got worked. Oh, that guy fell in my trap. That guy jumped directly into the trap. An idiot. Challenge Rift. Okay. I guess I'll try. Tomcat Alley on Sega CD. I'll put that up next. Man, I don't know what level that electric whip is at. I'll do this challenge because I've never been here before. Hey, Ruby Amulet. Alright. So, I got 4 jumps now. That's the shit. And apparently, if I take damage, toxic cloud comes out. spikes on there? Oh, I get it. Fuck you. Fuck that thing. Fuck these spikes. Look at this bullshit. Better not kick me out. Okay. It totally kicked me out. Super Mario World I've beat several times. I mean, there's a lot of games that I beat. I'm saying there's so many games that are available now. There's just not enough time to complete games. By the time you get halfway through a game, there's 5 new games that have been released. I gotta check those out. Back in the day when there was less games, you get like, you know, 3 games a year or whatever. Yeah, you can beat every single one over and over again. Or maybe if I, you know, had to pay 60, 70 bucks a game, it would be different and I'd value it different, but I don't. I look at it like art. It's like looking at a painting. Repeater crossbow 5. That's what I need right now. That nutcracker's looking pretty good too. Yeah. Nobody. Uh-oh. This guy looks pissed. Turret's gonna fuck him up. I wouldn't be able to fight that guy one-on-one without a turret. He'd fuck my whole shit up. Yeah, I really don't play as often as I used to either. I went a whole month without playing anything at all. Just trying to get back into the swing. Because there has to be so much that's going perfect for you to be in the mood to play a game. And if it's not, then I'm just not feeling it. But, you know, I used to be able to do 1,000-hour RPG all the time. I can't tell you the last time I completed an RPG. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinstall Final Fantasy 15. I played that on the 1080 Ti. But now that I got the 3080, I should be able to push all of the visual settings to Ultra. Because that game came out a couple years ago, but I'm talking about the PC version now. 1080 Ti wasn't powerful enough to push 4K and 4K textures and NVIDIA Hair engine or any of that shit at anything more than about 20 frames a second. I'm looking to get 60 plus on it. We'll see how... That was a great game, Final Fantasy 15. And I never finished it, so this time through I'll finish it. Wait, what is this? You saying there's a new sinew slicer for me here? How do I get that goddamn sinew slicer? I want it. Maybe I can't have it. I guess I can't have it. I got tricked. Oh. It's showing me where all these items are. Now look at that item right there in a square. That's disjointed from the rest. I wonder how to get in there. This game's got a lot of secret stuff. He ran away. Oh! Got me. What's your workout like, Ken? I'm not really into working out. I got a stretching routine I do, and then I got the ab roller, and then I do squats. That's about it. A warp here? I guess not. And maybe I'm poisoned or something because my health keeps going down. I forgot I got 4 jumps now. Whoa, what's this? Elite unit? This is so elite. Ammo is stuck in this thing. Hey! Downward smash attacks cover the ground with inflammable oil. Yeah, okay. Eh. All right. So I guess that was a hidden item. Oh, fuck you, buddy. Look, this game could go south real quick. God damn it, he hit me 3 times, I died. Are you fucking kidding me? Son of a fucking bitch, dude. I was doing so well. You see that? It all went to hell. That quick. Difficult game. See, and this is where it starts you over. And that's that. That was 45 minutes in. And you can see right here, inside of these jars, all the different items that I've collected that are possible for me to run across, versus all the empty ones that I haven't found yet. This game's fucking massive. But that's enough of that for today. I have to try a new game now. If you see something that you'd like me to play, call it out. I'm gonna go ahead and do this by title, so it's alphabetical. That was my mistake. I fucked it up. I should have been on top of it. Oh, I didn't know I have active neurons 2. I just got active neurons 3. What the hell is this? Sanuka attack. Hashtag Sanuka attack. I don't even know. And there's probably 50 or 75 games I have installed here. I've never even started once. Oh yeah, Tomcat Alley for Sega CD. Hold up, I gotta transfer the image over. It's a great game. Alright, it's going to take a couple minutes for me to copy it over. So while it's copying, I'm going to look through some other games here. But that'll be the next one up as soon as it finishes. Do you like any other Sega CD games? I wish I could have the full library on here, but I only have a 512 gig stick, and the biggest they make is 1 terabyte, and that's not enough space to put CD or DVD images, so you gotta pick and choose what you actually want. There's some other Sega CD games I really liked. Sewer Shark and, of course, Night Trap, but it's been re-released for all modern platforms. And then Ground Zero Texas, and then Corpse Killer. Trying to think what else was a cool full motion video game. Bridge Strike. The fuck? Oh yeah, Lethal Enforcers. That was the shit. Lethal Enforcers back in the day, people forget, but it was mentioned in the same breath as Mortal Kombat as a way too violent game. And I remember that came out on Super Nintendo, and it had a MA17 logo, and it was very controversial, even though it wasn't even bloody, because you had a gun and you were shooting people. Oh, is this like the modern River Raid? Oh yeah, Dragon's Lair is the bomb for sure. This is the modern River Raid. Holy shit. Activision Atari 2600 style. Do I need fuel? Yup. It's just like River Raid. You know, you can make a game that's just a copy of another game and not get sued these days. It's the exact same fucking game as 30 years ago. Oh, smash my shit. Oh, I think that was a fucking shit. Oh, I'm fuel. Yeah, I don't think that there was anything wrong with Lethal Enforcers. This is dumb. Look, you can slow down to no speed. You couldn't do that in a River Raid. No. Yeah, oh, okay, you can stop the game, but don't hit the fucking wall. Derp. Deleted. Yeah, that's a really stupid argument. Anytime someone does something violent, they go looking through their belongings, and they go, look, he had video games. Obviously, the video game made him a murderer. Harem full of demon girls. Whoa. Going to hell to get some demon girls. Obviously, he murdered his whole family because he had Super Mario Land on Game Boy. Pandemonica. Oh, I'm not allowed to repel. Oh, she killed me. She killed me because I invited her to my house to fuck. Sledgehammer and killed me because she wanted to fuck and I said okay. What the hell is with this game? Nope, gotta get more girls. Is it the more girls that I die, the hotter they get? Now there's 3. What? Why did I die? No, this game is impossible. Why? I cannot do any less steps to get where I'm going here. Maybe that's not true. Come on! This game's fucking stupid. Are you? Deleted. Dumb game. We're gonna do Tomcat Alley. All right. Give me a minute before I start this up. I'm going to get a snack real quick. Please bear with me. What should I have for lunch? It's 3:30 now.
I think you should have one of the P3s, the ones that I bought for you, the bigger ones, the Oscar Mayer ones.
All right.
There's one with a later date and one with an earlier date. Take the earlier date one. They're both so similar.
I don't even see dates.
Let me see. They're on there because I've seen them.
Used by August 26th,
The other one I think is earlier.
September 6th. I'm
Okay.
gonna buy on both of them.
Okay. Yeah, you can do what you want then. I thought one of them said maybe like August 21st or August 12th. 26th is in a week. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. Damn. Why is this shit lagging? Shit needs to hurry up. Do you think it's gonna rain overnight?
I have no idea. I can look up.
It looks like it. So you know what? I'll wash my car tomorrow in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, Ken, I'm trying to rush it because I want to play this game. It's been a while since I played, and now you got me hype. I'm looking at these PC games that I got installed here.
It says 13% chance of rain today, 6% for the next few days.
Oh, yeah?
It's gonna be kind of like, of course, it's gonna be decent weather all weekend while we're gone.
Is it?
Yeah, like in the 70s, and then right when we get back, it's like 80, 82, and then starts going up on Tuesday. I'm like, great. Between the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah. Now, this game was on Sega CD. Used to be Hasbro. Now, Screaming Villains. I guess one guy got the film masters for all these full motion video games, and one guy ported them all. So you get this on Switch, PS4, Xbox. What is this? The basement? Oh, here we go. Dangerous Games.
Mark?
Right on back here? This over here at this point?
Yep, it's right there. Okay. Here we go. And action.
I find that so extremely offensive, and the only word you can say to the manufacturers and the shareholders of the company is shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you.
Mark? Hold it right there.
Shame on people that produce that trash. It's child abuse in my judgment.
I don't like it at all.
Mark?
About 2 months ago, I saw the video game Night Trap for the first time. It is a sick, disgusting video game in my judgment.
There's the drill. That's the guy with the drill.
Yeah, that is the guy with the drill.
We mustn't catch him or we don't see the gratuitous violence.
It's an effort to trap and kill women.
For the first month or so, I would see Tom and I would say, there is the evil man that made Night Trap. And he'd say, there is the evil man that made Night Trap. But it was a joke for a while. Then the joke started getting serious until a friend of my family's called me and said, hey, did you know Captain Kangaroo came on TV today and said that Night Trap was a bad game?
The danger arises when the subject of the
Captain
software
Kangaroo doesn't like
is of
Night
a violent nature.
And that's where it got very serious for me, because I loved Captain Kangaroo.
Well, I mean, God, it was on the front page of USA Today, it was on the front page of the Washington Post, it was on the front page of the New York Times. It was so new, it was so revolutionary at the time that it first came out that it was ideal fodder for somebody who wanted to use it as
Uh-oh.
political hand grenade.
Your bullets can't hurt me.
And when we see the new generation of video games, and especially Night Trap and several other examples, in my judgment, they've gone too far.
It's a blue, bright pink, and
My
bright
son and
blue
I, Tyler,
gun.
who's 11
so
now,
realistic.
we went to rent a movie.
R.I.P.
And
Dana Plato.
the gentleman said to me, he says,
This was her last
you know,
project
Dana,
before she
they
died.
took your game off the market. And I said, what? Why? He said, well, obviously there's a bunch of controversy behind it. And I said, oh, really? And that's how I heard. It's not violent. You know, in any sense. It's not violent, it's not gory, it's not anything like that at all. And the object of the game is to save the girls that go in for the slumber party.
Obviously, it's a woman-killing simulator.
Our state of mind about creating some horrible, frightening thing.
So, you're the troublemaker.
It was really, how many Augs can we trap in the house?
The guy from the New York Times called me and he said, we hear these terrible things are happening. That was like one of the first phone calls I got, that these games are really violent and people, you know, are really up in arms about them. And I was saying, have you seen Night Trap?
Oh, they're the Augs, by God.
Evil Augs.
They are evil. You can just tell by the way they're hopping along.
I'm afraid the Augs aren't our biggest problem. The horrible sex and violence scene is in the bathroom. Right here, X marks the spot. This is where Elisa gets it.
Yeah, this scene
She
used to
is
give
in a
me
nightgown. So I guess this is the scantily clad part. And there's,
It's
you
not
know,
even
an
scantily
Og in the
clad.
shower. I mean, it was funny. You could hear people laughing on the set because it is.
I don't see why it would be titillating. I had on a spaghetti strap nightgown. It was cute. It was peach. I think it had a little flowers here.
The whole sort of reason for having that thing that goes around the neck of the kids that get nailed was to make it something that was sort of so phantasaical and something so non-replicable that there wouldn't be any chance that anybody could mistake it for reality.
Ooh, so scary.
A controversial scene.
This is actually the reason why there's ratings on video games now.
We prefer self-regulation to government regulation, but make no mistake about it, we will move ahead if you do not.
Make no mistake,
The one good
government will
thing that
regulate
came from
video
Night Trap
games.
is that it created a rating system for titles.
I flew to Washington to go to these hearings. In the morning of the hearings, they announced to us, they told me, gee, you know, we're really sorry. Thanks so much for coming. We're really sorry, but we decided that there isn't any time to hear your testimony today. And then at some point in the hearings, Dorgan is reading from, he says, yeah, and it's a shame Mr. Zito couldn't be here to defend this horrible filth that this company is putting out. I said, Senator, I am here and I'd be happy to talk about it. You're out of order. Just, you know, be quiet back there.
See, these people are crazy.
That I actually did see TV reports that the object of the game was to kill and rape sexy co-eds.
There was absolutely no sex.
Sex? I mean, unless you're attracted to large, dark objects that go like this, there wasn't any.
Wait.
Hey,
Actually,
you see where she just bumped into? Good Lord. It's gratuitous, the sex.
At the end of the hearings, I walked up to Lieberman and I said to him, Senator, have you ever actually played this game? And he said, I don't have to. This is filth.
And I think that Night Trap was kind of thrown to the wolves as bait. Like, here, have this one.
I want to state that Night Trap will never appear on a Nintendo system. Obviously, it would not pass our guidelines.
You know, when all this TV coverage was going on, I was on a TV show, and when I needed the Night Trap footage, it was Nintendo that was like, oh, we'll send it to you.
Howard, I owe all the sales of Night Trap to you.
Want to sell something to 16-year-old boys? Get it banned by Toys R Us. You know, you can't keep enough of a supply at the warehouse.
I've had some controversy in my life, and I just found it interesting that there was some controversy behind this also. But it's like this dark cloud, you know, that just kind of follows me.
You know, I have this horrible feeling that 20 years from now, somebody's going to call me and say, Jim, we want to do an interview, you know? And I'm going to say, great, you know, is it Wirehead? Is it this new show? And, no, Night Trap, the classic, the great, you know, we want to get the behind the scenes of Night Trap. Yeah, I'm going to be pulling this stupid binder out, you know, every 5 years going, yeah, well, we had a lot of fun.
Thanks.
Nice show.
Mark.
Rick, will you tell these guys to stop bugging me?
All right. It's uploading, or maybe it's done. Let me see.
It's at the home screen.
Yeah, it should be. I think it's still uploading though.
Want me to just leave it here? Or do you want it?
I guess bring it down. I can't believe it's uploading so fucking slowly.
Oh, it's because you wanted it to be close to the internet.
Yeah, I wanted it to be closer to the Wi-Fi. Maybe I should just put it next to the router. Excuse me.
Sorry. Oh, come on now. Are you kidding me?
Did that help? guess. All right.
My name is Jim Riley, and I was co-creator, writer, and director on Night Trap. This is mid-'80s. Nintendo is doing very well with their video games, right? Mario Brothers type stuff. Sega is doing pretty well. I was working with Nolan Bushnell on a series of interactive advertising and interactive retailing campaigns. And I got a call from a guy who was actually my neighbor, Rob Fulop, who had developed Demon Attack and a number of Atari games. And he knew of a guy named Tom Zito working at another Nolan Bushnell company that had actually been presented. There was a guy, an engineer, who came in with this wafer that allowed you to attach it to a VCR and be able to interact with the video cartridge as your video source, but you could interact up to 4 choices at any one.
It's so crazy. They put 4 tracks on a single VHS
They were trying
tape.
to figure out what to do with it. So Rob knew that I had a background in live action interactive and introduced me to Tom. Tom wanted to put together some demos to take to Hasbro.
Didn't really work, though.
And they said, so
they
this is a
kinda
relatively
on Sega
inexpensive
CD by using
addition
really
to a
low-res video.
VCR.
But this fucking
And
game
if
wasn't
we provide
perfected
this
until it was re-released in
enhancement,
2017.
we can actually get into the video game business and allow us to compete. That's significant revenue, and now we're in the living room. We all came up with ideas, and my focus was more about these environments where you could go anywhere at any time or feel as if you could move more freely. One of the easiest ways to think of that is surveillance cameras. The first demo we did was Scene of the Crime to kind of play test the idea of being able to move around through surveillance cameras and see how interesting that was. So in Scene of the Crime, the basic idea is that this wealthy man has a safe full of money in his library, and he has this new surveillance system where you, the participant,
He's got Atari
is the
2600
security
controller.
guy. And he tells you to please watch the safe. And if anybody tries to break in,
Imagine
he wants
having
to
a
know
baller-ass security system and the
Watch
control
them with the
is an
cameras.
Atari 2600.
If anyone tries anything, I want to know about it.
Then you can move around the house, switching cameras, to try to follow what's going on. Of course, everybody has a plot to steal the money. So you're trying to figure out who's involved, how it happens, and then after a 3 to 5 minute quick period, sure enough, somebody stole the money. The lights were out. It was hard to tell exactly who it was. You couldn't just sit in the room to figure it out. And then he says, okay, who did it? And then
Number
you
4.
guess. So
I just seen him take it out
really
the safe.
simple concept, but 4 of us flew back to Hasbro, pitched it to Stephen Hasenfeld and a boardroom
Look at
of
that furry
22
shit
executives.
next to him.
That day we got funding, significant funding, to start what became Digital Pictures. Then they said, okay, we want to do a title that uses this. And at that point, I was working on a number of other things, but I felt like surveillance cameras is great, but to have more effect on what happens, rather than just an observer looking at what's going on, if we could create some device that allowed participants to feel more engaged and be able to subtly change the story. Again, not branching or changing the ending, but in fact, be able to do something and watch how the story changes, and have to play it multiple times to really understand the subtleties of that. And that was the traps, which could be done even within this very limited environment. What happened, though, was, everybody started to realize, wow, this is tricky stuff. Part of it is that there was never a real formula. Hasbro decided that it didn't want to move forward. They began, I think, to understand that this is a significant investment. This is like starting a studio. We all went away, 1989, and then in 1992, Tom negotiated a deal with Sega, who had come up with the Sega CD, which was just powerful enough to stream. Back then, it's Donkey Kong, it's Mario Brothers, really simple pixelated graphics. And so all of a sudden, there was this option to play or experience a live-action interactive world. It was all photoreal with real people, et cetera. So that I think was the initial excitement. And so when the Sega CD came out, everybody was just hats and horns, and this is fantastic, and look, we can
Hats
interact with this. And we had a number of really interesting people that were experimenting, is really the best way to say it, with this sort of new platform.
Hats and horns.
Not quite sure what it was. And everything from writers who were, having constructive arguments about interactive narrative, which is very tricky, right? A lot of people will say, we don't want people to look the wrong way or we want to control their experience, and to give this to novice or non-filmmakers, it goes against everything that they've been trained to do. The other side of that is the game, is a video game. And a video game, a really good video game, is you have full control. You're actually, the world is very believable.
All these games have been re-released. I wonder if Tomcat Alley has been re-released
You're motivated
recently.
to do a number of things to achieve whatever the goal is. But it's a high level of interactivity, right? And that's more important than the believability of your environment, right? So those are the two extremes. Even back then, those were the two extremes. But there was this funny gray area, and nobody quite knew what to make of it. We called it FMV or live action.
It's called FMV, just straight up FMV. It's all it's ever been called.
Interactive or whatever those things were. We'd bring in a writer, a director, a game designer, a software programmer. There were all these different people sitting around a table speaking completely different languages, having very different sensibilities, trying to find some common ground. The first concept was to take the sort of wealthy guy and, with a safe full of money to the extreme. So it was a billionaire who had, Fort Knox in his house, modern house in Lake Tahoe. He was able to do this with comfort and leave knowing that he had this next generation security system, which included the latest surveillance cameras and also these traps and gadgets that would allow would allow the 24/7 security team to be able to trap any potential intruders. And so happens one weekend, his daughter shows up for a slumber party with all of her teenage friends, and the house is attacked by ninja burglars. And the reason I thought ninjas would be the cool approach would be that they move in the shadows. You start off with this really simple, clean concept that, could be refined and really have an edge to it and a look and stuff. And you end up with this thing that is a combination of bad notes over time. And somehow it went from ninjas focused on getting the money, and the girls being able to, they were sort of not the key, but they were very much caught in the mix, to vampires. There was this thing called reproducible violence. It's the first time I had heard that term, but it turns out to be a very real thing. And Hasbro in particular was very concerned about that. So we went into kind of the supernatural realm with the vampire. And they said, no, we don't want to see, vampires biting the girls. So these were toothless vampires, and they could not move too quickly. So they actually had to be kind of sick. So they had to be.
Well, they started as
toothless,
ninjas, and they ended up
sick.
some weird hybrid vampire stalker guy.
It just kept getting worse. And the AUG term came because they really needed blood, and the only way they could get it was to auger in with a device like the trocar. That cleared as a non-reproducible violence. I thought that in our effort to homogenize this thing and make it more friendly and less scary, it actually was pretty creepy in terms of these, strange characters walking around with the trocar. In this case, the script writing was so bizarre because you had to do two things. You had to create a world, then you had to navigate within that world. You had technical limits of what you could actually do, but you were cheating that to make it look like you could do anything. So that was a whole thing. And then for the moments, you could write a scene, but the scene had to motivate somebody to go somewhere else. But the script was not 120 pages. The script was like this, right, with a timeline there. And people were going, how do I read this? I mean, it's kind of like, I'm okay, I'm here and what. Because everything was, by the way, time, right? Because you only had that much time for the scene. So blocking was very different. Rather than sitting down with the actors and saying, what's the intent here? And, should you walk over here? And, where should you, it was like, okay, we got, you have 24 seconds. So how do we block this where you're going to end up going out that door, but it's got to look natural, right? And you got to be out that door in 18 seconds because in 18 seconds you're going to appear in the hallway. I walked around with a timeline. I think it became sort of a joke, which is, where are we now? And I'd have to take the timeline out, and it had 8 tracks, right? 4 at any one time with stills, and I would be able to figure out. So it was tricky. That we shot days and nights, sets and locations. I was surprised at how quickly everybody got into it. Right? It wasn't difficult for them to go, oh, I get it. Okay, so, I'm going to be here, but I could be over there, and then depending on what happens with the AUG here, I might. And they got into it, and in some cases they adjusted their performance accordingly, which was a wonderful surprise. We didn't have a lot of money to cast name talent and that sort of thing. Dana Plato was someone who we were lucky to get.
Well, there's something about Kelly.
Woman's intuition again, huh?
Oh, Victor, you monster. Come on, let's go. We don't want to upset the augers.
All the AUGs were stunt guys with trash bags taped to them. But when the trap...
I see. All right.
And then it's like if I ask too many questions, I'm going to get a rude ass answer like I did from this rude ass guy.
Yeah.
So, it's not like anyone should be mad about it. But I feel bad that someone else has to do something.
Is this as fly as you remember already? Kitty. That's the cat. That's the tomcat.
Hey, kid. It's good to be home, huh? Let's go.
Combat maintenance crew to hangar 3. Coordinates relocate to report to new level.
This game was never re-released, which is a shame.
As you were. 15 minutes ago, our AWACS aircraft detected a Tu-22 bomber trying to fly in under our radar. We have reason to believe that this aircraft may have strontium-19 on board. Mr. Williams.
This was recently developed by Colonel Purvis and is a key ingredient in his chemical warfare's arsenal. We believe that there is enough strontium-19 on this bomber to threaten the entire Western Hemisphere.
And he sent a fighter escort to bring it in. Now the bomber is currently at this location.
Could affect the entire Western Hemisphere.
We've plotted an intercept for it here at waypoint 1. Your Tomcat's onboard computers have been programmed with the correct coordinates. Shadow 3, you're on Shadow 5's wing.
Sir?
Shadow 5, the bomber's yours.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's kick the tires and light the fires. Dismissed.
Altitude is Angels 1.
Shadow 5, this is Shadow 3, over. Shadow 5, are you reading me? Over.
Shadow 3, we've got you.
I'm on your wing, over.
Answer the radio when your wingman calls. Give me the first waypoint. Come on, lock in our waypoint. Come in, Shadow 3. This is Shadow 5, over.
Go ahead, Dakota.
Ratchet, abort mission.
What?
Pete, abort mission. There's something wrong with a kid.
I don't think you're ready to be up here yet.
What? There is no button for radio.
Altitude is Angels 1.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Shadow 3, over.
Over here.
Shadow 5, are you reading me? Over.
Shadow 3, we've got you.
I'm on your wing. Over.
Answer the radio when your wingman calls. Give me the first waypoint. Come on, lock in our waypoint. Come in, Shadow 3. This is Shadow 5. Over.
Go ahead, Dakota.
Ratchet, abort
Come
mission.
on!
Repeat. Abort mission. There's something wrong with the kid.
No, there isn't. There's something wrong with the game. I selected the goddamn thing.
I don't think you're ready to be up here yet.
Take 3.
Altitude is Angels 1.
Shadow 5, this is Shadow 3. Over. Shadow 5, are you reading me? Over.
Shadow 3, we've got you.
I'm on your wing. Over.
I am fucking selecting
Answer
radio.
the radio when your wingman calls. Give me the first waypoint. Come on, lock in our waypoint.
I don't know, man. If I let go of B and I
Come
hit
in,
A,
Shadow 3.
it
This
launches
is
a
Shadow
missile.
5. Over.
If I hit B, it stops on the radio
Ratchet, abort
icon.
mission. Repeat.
And
Abort
if I hit
mission.
C, it just makes
There's
the HUD
something
go
wrong with
away.
a kid.
If I hit start, the game pauses.
I don't think you're ready to be up
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Select the radio. Am I gonna have to seriously look up a player's guide?
Altitude is Angels 1.
Shadow 5, this is Shadow 3. Over. Shadow 5, are you reading me? Over.
Shadow 3, we've got you.
I'm on your wing. Over.
Answer the radio when your wingman calls. Give me the first waypoint.
Come on, radio.
Come on, lock in our waypoint.
That?
Come in, Shadow 3. This is Shadow 5. Over.
Go ahead, Dakota.
Ratchet, abort mission. Repeat. Abort mission. There's something wrong with a kid. I don't think you're ready to be up here yet.
The B button selects it, so well, this thing doesn't know what the fuck's going on. It's talking about C. Y is A, okay. And then B should be B. That's what it's mapped to. And then A is mapped to C. That's correct. So when I push that B button, it locks on the radio and everything. It just doesn't do anything. I've got to be doing it wrong.
Altitude is Shadow 3. Go ahead, Ratchet.
I'm on your wing. Over.
Give me the first waypoint.
See, it's on this fucker.
Come on, lock in our waypoint. Come in, Shadow 3. This is Shadow 5. Over.
Go ahead, Dakota.
Ratchet, abort mission. Repeat, abort mission.
I don't think so, bitch.
Come on, lock in our waypoint. Come on, lock.
Oh, there it is.
Let's go
It
get
wasn't
it.
radio at all.
Shadow 5, I was pinging inbound unidentified. Adjusting the radar missile. No joy, lost visual on our bogey.
I think so. Oh, I've got no missiles. Why do I have no missiles? I shoot them all?
No joy, lost visual on our bogey.
Why do I have no missiles? I didn't shoot any.
Copy that, Buzz. I've got him. Dakota, let's investigate. It's party time. No joy, lost visual on our bogey. We're within radar missile range. Fire when you've got locked.
I don't got any fucking missiles. For no reason.
Range. Fire when you've got locked.
Is there a reason I have no missiles?
We're within radar missile range. Fire when you've got locked.
Yeah, why do I have no missiles? This is fucking stupid.
We're within radar missile range. Fire when you've got locked. Tally ho! Bandit at 2 o'clock. Copy. Bogey is MiG-21 Fishback.
Why do I have no missiles?
No joy, I've lost Tally. Come on, kid, find him. He's overhead. Geez, breaking right.
It really is
He's in firing
fucking.
position.
Well, I like the little 3D map. 8 missiles this time.
Shadow 3. Go ahead, Ratchet.
I'm on your wings. Over.
Give me the first
No, I didn't.
Ratchet, we're heading for waypoint.
Copy, Shadow 5.
Shadow 5, I was pinging inbound unidentified. Copy that, Buzz. I've got him. Dakota, let's investigate. It's party time.
Shit, what are you supposed to do?
Get fire! Bandit, where is he?
Taking a missile no matter what right here.
Bandit, where is he? 6 o'clock.
Oh, chat.
Damn it. Our MiG is dead ahead. Close.
Whoa.
Radar. Hang on. Exit inbound. Checkout time. Copy. I'm getting good tone. Come on, splash this guy.
Fuck this guy.
Now splash this guy.
Got him!
Get out here! Get out! Inbound!
I'm gonna run out of this.
Hang on, I'm hitting the gate. Got a bandit padlock. Target is MiG-20. Target is MiG-27. Copy visual.
Fuck that MiG.
Tally ho.
Tally ho.
Visual on Tu-22.
Copy your visual. We'll draw off the fighters. The bomber is all yours, Shadow 5.
Copy. We're on.
What? Those my guys? Those my guys?
I can't get locked. Come around again. I haven't got enough fuel to make another pass. Shadow 3, abort mission and return to your place. Left one. Damn, I missed.
If it doesn't lock, how the fuck am I supposed to get homeboy? I want this lock.
I can't get... I can't get locked.
Boom!
Returning to base. Good shooting, kid.
Nice job on that bomber, Shadow 5.
Thank you, sir.
You keep up the good work. We're gonna need it.
Yes, sir.
This is a tough game.
Hey guys, what have we got?
Still waiting to hear.
I hope we're going after some MiGs. I'm so spooled up from the last fight.
Archie, we gotta figure out a new way for you to release some of that tension.
Yeah, right, Fly Boy. In your dreams.
You do know how Ratchet got her call sign,
That's
don't
the
you?
94 version of like, hey, I want to fuck.
No. How?
You aren't allowed to say that in games.
Pray you never find out.
So sexist.
As you were. Shadow 3, Shadow 5. Today you'll be flying combat air patrol. Your Tomcat's navigation system has been programmed with these waypoints. Clear this area before moving on to waypoint 2. Lieutenant Fujimura has some additional information. Lieutenant?
Sir, we've picked up some ground activity near waypoint 2. Indications are that Colonel Povich is up to something at this location.
Due to the recent escalation in hostilities, splash all unidentified aircraft. Shadow 3, you have Shadow 5's wing. Let's get him airborne. Dismissed.
Okay. Whoa. What, does this thing have vertical takeoff? saw that dark. No luck.
Let's do it. Give me the first waypoint.
I've entered waypoint into the navigation computer.
Copy.
I've got bandits on the scope.
Copy. Let's get out of the soup and check it out.
Roger, Shadow 5.
I'm indicating pure pursuit on targeted bogey.
I got hostile.
I can't unlock on that fucker.
Targeted bogey.
Miss?
I got hot.
You gotta be right on the
He's outside radar weapon range.
Not for long. Whoa! We dropped in on MiG-27.
Got your visual.
Damn it!
Got your visual. Got your visual.
Finally!
This guy is toast.
Tone is good. Tone is good.
Yeah!
Go hot with a radar missile.
I can't believe that's not locked. Look at him! Man, this game would drive me nuts. Such precision.
You're on, kid. Engage your waypoint.
I've entered waypoint into the navigation computer.
Copy. Shadow 5, I've got radar contact with multiple inbounds, bearing 8.9.
Shit.
Hang on, I'm hitting the gate. Got a bandit padlock. Target is MiG-20. Target is MiG-20.
And this is only the second level. There's all kinds of dudes everywhere.
I've lost Callie.
Find him. Quick.
Bandit, bandit. Where is he? 6 o'clock. Missile lock.
Damn it. Our MiG is dead ahead. Close. Looks like our bogey's cutting out.
He's outside the funnel and I can't get Sally.
Dead ahead. Close.
Him?
Radar. Hang on.
Exit inbound.
Reeling him in.
Copy. I'm waiting for lock.
Shadow 5, we've got a MiG on our tail.
We need help.
Hang on, Ratchet. We're engaging your MiG.
Thanks.
One of the problems is you don't know which armament to use. And if you go try to use one,
On location.
and it's the wrong one, by the time you switch the other one, it's too late.
File for the birdie.
What is this?
We're being painted from the ground. Geez, that was close.
Too close. Shadow 3, return to home plate.
Copy.
Shadow 3, Shadow 5, congratulations on making it through a tough mission.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm using Rewind on an emulator, otherwise this wouldn't be going so well.
Welcome back, Shadow 5. What would you like to see?
I'm blowing up a bridge.
Please stop by any time you need additional information.
So what do you think? I assume you've already tried to talk him out of this? You want it straight? Yeah. I think you're nuts. It's incredibly dangerous. It'll be unbelievably risky and you've got very little chance of success. And the odds of your getting shot down are remarkably high. I'm gonna ask her out anyway.
Yeah.
I'll say they warned you.
All right, I've got the floor here. This mission could mark the turning point in our fight against Povich and his renegades. Lieutenant?
Our information indicates that Povich is moving a large amount of hydrogen strontia, a major ingredient in strontium-19, from a secret chemical storage facility.
Strontium-19 may be innocent enough on its own,
COVID-19.
but it's one of the last ingredients needed to make Povich's deadly neuroagent. He's transporting this by rail to a facility where he'll complete production. This may be our last chance.
Then how do we destroy the train, sir?
We attack this bridge here.
The bridge spans a canyon located 3 clicks due south of Sector 9.
Povich has to move the train over this canyon. The bridge is the only rail connection. Destroy the bridge, and we literally stop the train in its tracks. All right, we launch in 5. You're dismissed.
Hey, Ratchet, I was wondering if, well, maybe later you and I could... I tried to warn him.
If we're still alive when this is over, and if you have any missiles left, maybe. Buzz doesn't mind.
Got missiles loaded in his nuts.
Dakota! Sir! What are you still doing in my space? The Tomcat isn't going to fly itself.
Oh my God, sir! Let's do it. Give me the first waypoint.
I've entered waypoint into the navigation computer.
Copy.
I've got bandits on radar.
Copy. Ratchet, we're engaging the enemy.
You always take me to the nicest places.
Target range is 50 and closing. Copy.
There he is.
You're at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Where's the bridge?
You're on, kid. Engage your waypoint.
I've entered waypoint into the navigation computer.
Copy. Shadow 3, this is Shadow 5. We're beginning our run on the primary objective. Roger, Shadow 5. We're switching to ground mode.
We're being painted by SAM radar.
Painted by Sam Radar. Missed me, motherfucker. What's that? What is that?